white cockatoo, is that what they call those birds? A white cockatoo named Rosie on a large airline. And at one point I was piloting this fucking plane, but I was putting like all these chopsticks in my hair, and I was a Chinese woman, and I put like 4 different chopsticks in my hair, some with white paint on them and some with blue paint, and I had beautiful clothes. And there was a businessman on this flight. My grandmother was piloting this plane, oddly enough. She put us into a nosedive. It was scary. And where's my new dog? Good morning. And the song that keeps going through my mind is like it's like a techno version of The Sound of Silence. And we were like, the pilot was telling us that this plane acted like a flamingo in the air. I don't know what that means. But before I the pilot was talking about this plane acting like a flamingo in the air. I don't know anything about flamingos like aerodynamically, so that means next to nothing to me at this point, but There was a man in a white suit. Oh yes, there was a man with a samurai sword too. And they were transporting this necklace on this plane, but it was what do they call that? A decoy. And a man tried to do my nails, but he was terrible at it, and he fucked up my nails really badly. But I think I was supposed to be the person wearing the necklace, if that makes sense. I was this beautiful Chinese woman in this dream. Long black hair. And very thin, very porcelain skin. Very much looked like a doll. And this man was showing me the samurai sword. It was blue, and it had like a I don't know, how do you say, it had like a sonic vibration in it that made it more deadly. Like, I don't know, it had like Belle, stop that please, sweetie. It had like some kind of sonic like enhancer in this sword that like made it vibrate really powerfully, and when you like moved the sword through the air, it hold on, let me move your pillow. Oops. There you go, put your head down, there you go. And when you move the sword through the air, it would vibrate the metal. I don't know what samurai swords are made of, what kind of metal, but it would, oh, you're so pretty. I love you so much. I love you so much, my mama, hey. But it would, vibrate the metal, and, it made the sword, like, cut deeper or something. I don't really know how that works. I don't know the dynamic or the I don't know how that works. I don't, oh, mama, hey. Oh, God, you're so pretty. Stop, boo. Super noodle. Yeah, what the fuck? I have no idea. Oops, sorry, boo. I mean, I don't know. Okay, what else? Yeah, white cockatoo, like those birds. I think they're called cockatoos. They're very smart. They kind of look like parrots, but not. And then, like, the night before, I dreamt about being with my ex-boyfriend, Tim. And there was, like, some big time, like, boss in this bar. And there were a lot of women, like, masturbating in this bar, including me. And, like, we were squirting, like, our, stuff on this, like, white crystal on the side, in the corner of this room. It's so fucking weird. And, and it was, like, some kind of, like, spiritual thing to do. And there was, like, this big boss man, and he was I think he was a Russian man. And this was the night before this other dream. And I painted my face white, and then he painted his face white. And then I saw him trying to fight some elephants that were like the gatekeepers to this other dimension. But this dimension was all gray. There was no color in this dimension. And, ow, that's my arm. It doesn't bend that way. Hi. Oh, I love to cuddle with you. Oh, and you smell so good. Just love you so much. Can I rub your belly? And, it's so fucking weird. And, what else was there about this dream? This dream with my ex, Tim, in it. But this boss man was, like, competing with me. I think he was Russian. I don't know. But he was, like, barrel-chested, I remember that. And he had, like, a kind of like a Vladimir Putin haircut that hair that looks like it's been spray painted on. It doesn't look real. Looks like a toupee that somebody spray painted on. Like, just, very whatever. I'm not criticizing, but that's what it looks like to me. Only his hair was like dark gray or brown. Something like that. I think it was dark gray. And like dark brown turning gray, like a man that's graying. But it hasn't gone white yet. It's still that dirty brown gray color. And yeah, this man was competing with me in my dream the whole fucking time. And then in the end, Tim and I were driving on this. He was like hanging out with my ex, Tim, to like try to gain information about me. But the funniest part about that was Tim doesn't know anything about me. Like literally nothing. So it was, ridiculous. Nobody knows me anymore. Nobody that's alive anyhow. And those that are dead, they went to God. I know they did. That's why the enemy tries to convince me that, or has tried to convince me that they talk to me, and that's bullshit. The dead don't talk. Not like that. They're not conversationalists once they pass over, especially when they've gone to God. But, those fucking monitoring spirits, nasty creatures. Not very clever either. But they do try, don't they? I mean, I would say they get an A for effort, but I'd say it's more like an A for assholes. But, these, oh, I love you so much, Bubba's. You're my noodle duck dog. I love you so much. Oh, Bubba's big yawn. But these, okay, yeah, but this man was, like, trying to compete with me, and there was a lot of, alcohol in this dream, but I didn't drink. I didn't drink any of it. But there were a lot of, like, very exotic alcohols. And we were in this bar, and it had a very long bar. Like, and it looks kind of Western. I'm looking at it right now. With, like, old school, but there's a lot of black and white photos on the walls of people with these, like, very exotic looking animals, but they're all in black and white, like grayscale photos. And there are mirrors, all different shapes, mostly rectangles, but like beveled mirrors in oddly shaped rectangles, like very, very long or very thin, like not like regular sized rectangles, like you would see they have like in windows or things like that. You'd see them like proportion. And this bar looks kind of like an old Western bar. Yeah, this white crystal thing that me and these other women were, I mean, forgive me for being vulgar, but squirting on after we masturbated was like a white crystal spittoon, but it wasn't. Yeah, it was like collecting our cum. That's so fucking weird. Yeah, but like the bartender looks like he's out of an old Western bar, or maybe something in like Australia, but like, like Western, like but it doesn't look like American Western. It looks like oh, confirmation. It's not American Western. It's, yeah, it looks like Australian Western. Like what's the word? Like that movie Quigley Down Under, or the movie Australia, with What's her name? That's so funny. When I'm in Dreamland, none of the celebrities. She was married to Tom Cruise, and this guy, what's his name? It's not coming to me right now. He looks like a modern version of Clint Eastwood. What is his name? He played, I keep wanting to say, well, his name is Jackson, isn't it? It's something Jackson. His last name. Anyway, but Nicole Kidman and anyhow, he played X-Men Wolverine. Like, I have no problem remembering that, but I can't remember his name. Very handsome man, very, very handsome. I mean, in my humble opinion, he's a very handsome man. And let's see. And this dream was... So in the end of it, my ex-boyfriend, Tim, and him were in this, like, very expensive red sports car. And they were... oh, God, that's interesting, because I'm actually... Okay, I'm not going to say that. I'm not supposed to say that. But at the end of this dream, they were, like, racing up this mountain road. It was, like, very windy. Like, very, like, hairpin curves and high performance, like, sports car. And Tim was driving. Anyway, God, that's so strange. I have no idea. But it was, like, this really expensive red sports car. And this man was letting him drive it, letting Tim, my ex-boyfriend, drive it. Because he wanted to impress Tim. That's so funny. None of those people know a fucking thing about me anymore. Like, they could tell you about the past me. They couldn't tell you a fucking thing about me now. Even people that, like, I've met recently, they couldn't tell you anything about me. They don't understand me. They think that they do, but they don't. Alright, I think that's what I remember for now. Oh. There were these fucking kids that were up all night partying. And they, they were up till about 4 a.m. drinking and howling at the full moon. Like, no class, these kids. No fucking class at all. I didn't see them, of course, but I hope they all got home safe because they were so drunk. So, who knows? I just don't fucking care, is the truth. Like I said, I just hope everybody got home safely. Anyhow. Oh, that's a cute little puppy. It's so cute. Speaking of poopy puppies, how are you doing? Do the peppers popus? Oh, boo. My phone's still on. Oh, God, you're so cute. How are you feeling, huh? Booty buns. How you feeling, huh? You still got bad poopies? I didn't hear your tummy growling. Oh, God, you're so cute. I cannot. Peppers popus? Do you have to do the peppers? Oh, waggy tail dog. God, you're so cute. I love you so much. Oh, you're so cute. Super cuteness. Made it. Super cuteness. Are you feeling better? Huh? Are you feeling better? Mama, hey. Alright, that's what I remember.